Hey, everybody. Welcome to Conversations with Curtis. Happy Friday. Good to see you all. Lots of people got here early, which is great. Lots of familiar names. Zuki, good to see you. Fun Guy Plays. Let's see, who else? Schwex is here. And lots of new folks that I don't see. So welcome. Appreciate it. It's Friday. I hope you had a good week. Trash day here in my part of the woods, and there's nothing worse than that the sound of the trash truck coming up, and you realize that you didn't bring the bin down to the curb. It's the worst. But I imagine the rest of the day is going to go well. We just got our first donation from Earth Singularity. Thank you. That was awesome. But even before we started the stream, he wrote, "Eternal loves, you three are glorious." Thank you. Appreciate it. And speaking of donations, we had a really fun stream on Wednesday with Voidburger playing a game called Dropsy, which I just thought was really fun. You know, a game where your goal is to make people happy and give them hugs. So it sounds cheesy, and it was a little bit cheesy, but it was actually really fun, and I actually want to keep playing. But during the end of that stream, Ozzy gave us a nice donation, and we were signing off, and he didn't get to hear his message, so I'm going to read it right now. He wrote, "Great stream, everyone. Have you ever heard of a game called Weird Dreams? It's basically playing One Big Nightmare. I have not heard of that game, but I'd be interested in playing One Big Nightmare. So thanks for that suggestion, and we'll check it out." It's been a good week. We had fun with Tori playing her story. We're going to come back and do that next week as well. I really enjoyed our time with Voidburger, Jess O'Brien. I thought she was a really fun guest and smart, and got just really brought a fun dynamic to the stream. So hope that we get to keep her coming back and continue to play that game. Monday, we have Ross Scott coming back, and he's gonna his game of choice is Goblins 2. I've never played any of the Goblins, so I don't know why we're skipping to 2, but that's the one we're playing, and that'll be fun. And of course, today we have our Friday guest. He's becoming almost like a co-host, Noah Antwiler, back to play Ripper, and we're excited to get back into that. So he'll be out in just a couple minutes. But before I move on, I wanted to share something with y'all. For those of you who have been following this channel for a while, you might know that I I run a performing arts company called Letters Aloud. And what we do is we go to performing arts centers around the country, and we take letters, we have these different shows where we will take a theme, and if the theme is, love or rejection or whatever, and I will gather letters from famous people that are in the public domain, and we have really great actors read these letters aloud. We have live music. It's a really awesome show, and it's been growing over the years, and we do some educational programs and things like that. And we have a YouTube channel, but it's really more for the educational stuff. It's not something that we do live streams or anything. That said, one of our Patreon members, and I think a few people have joined or are following that YouTube channel and as well, but one of our Patreon members who is really enjoys the Letters Aloud program, he reached out to me, and in fact, he's here today, Fungi Plays, and said that he loved the idea of reading letters aloud, and he thought, well, would it be okay if I sent a letter to you, and if you liked it, would you be interested in reading it aloud on your program? And I'm going to do that right now. He wrote a letter, and part of the idea is if we like this, not so much, if we like this overall idea, that we could open this up as a regular thing for our streams. That if you wanted to send a letter to me of some sort, you can send it to by the way, I'm just going to quickly put the Letters Aloud YouTube link in the chat right now. And that way you guys can, if you guys want to check that out, you can. And then, so yeah, I think this is a good idea. So like just kind of being able to combine what I do with my other program and bring it into conversations with Curtis. The idea being, if you want to write a letter and send it to me through our email, and I can sift through those, and then as time allows, we can read other people's letters. But this is a letter that Fungi Plays shared with me, and I'm going to read it to you now. It's actually a letter that he didn't write to me; he wrote to his younger self. And here we go. It's going to be one of our first ever conversations with Curtis Letters Aloud. Here we go. You guys ready? Dear 1993 me. Hey, dude, how's it going? Just kidding. I know how it's going for you because I was you. Things are pretty crappy, right? I remember those teenage years. I won't lie to you, that stuff will stick with you until you're me, probably far beyond too. Don't give up hope. Things will change for you soon. You're going to grow up very fast in the next couple of years. What I want to talk about is us. Yes, you and me. We're the same person, kind of. I've changed a bit over the years, though I can still remember what it's like to be you. I wish I'd known back then that everyone else is making the same mistakes you're making. Even adults really don't have a clue either. They're just making it up as they go along. You know how you just got that awesome new computer this year? Keep learning how to use it. In a few years, there's going to be a new game called Phantasmagoria 2. You won't think so at first, but that game is actually going to change your life. For me, it was the first place where I saw someone like me, someone who likes both women and men, without being a pariah or part of a cruel joke. You'll finally see what acceptance looks like, and it will mean a lot to you. I know the fear you feel every day. You're discovering some pretty important things about yourself right now. Society tells you again and again who you can and can't have feelings for. You hear the names your own family call people like you. Would they still say these things if they knew? So you pretend to everyone, even to yourself sometimes. It's lonely, it hurts, and it feels hopeless. It's okay to be unsure of yourself right now. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not wrong. People don't yet know how to accept someone like you, but that is not your fault. In time, that will change. The world will catch up, albeit slowly. I know the fear you feel every day. You're young and vulnerable right now, but it won't always be that way. Be honest and believe in yourself. If you hold on to your fear, you'll never put it down. It will become so much a part of you that you can't imagine ever letting it go. I know because that is who I became. Open up to the right people in your life. and they'll help you let go of that fear. Once you do, you'll never walk alone and can truly be yourself. Sincerely yours, future you. P.S. In 4 years, buy some stock in a new online book company called Amazon. Trust me. Thank you, Fungi Plays. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you trusting me with this very personal message that you wrote to yourself. And I hope that this message has some value for those of us watching this. And again, if you want to write a letter, it doesn't have to be a confessional, but if you want to write just a funny or anything that you want to write to me or to yourself and you want to share it on this stream, send it to me. I'll put it in it's convos. I'm going to put it right now with curtis@gmail.com, and we can maybe make this a regular thing. Let me do that, and then we're going to thank our Patreons, and then we're going to get started here. Yeah, there you go. So I'm just going to send that. So send me your letters if and you want to, and we can keep doing this. All right. The reason we can keep doing this, as always, is because we have this incredible group of Patreon and Coffee members who support us on a monthly basis. These are our $10 and $20 members. Everybody below the $10 level, we get to see their names at the end of our streams. So you guys are just as important to us. Every little bit helps, but we do want to, celebrate the folks that have been really donating regularly to us. So thank you. As always, Malika Chandler, our top donor. You're the best. Been with us for a long, long time. Miss seeing you in the chat. We'd love to see you one of these days. Francois Damagella, same thing. Robbie, Moffat Rebord, and Tyler Drinkard, Yuma81, and Corpichu. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If you cannot join us on our regular monthly programs, you can always just give us a one-time donation during any one of these streams. Help us get to our weekly goal. And when we get to our weekly goal, we do a Wheel of Curtis where we give away games. And when time allows, we have a potential guest spot on a future stream. So our top donors for the last 30 days are Jwex, James Jenkins, Clement, or CJ, Fungi Plays, YT Wanderer, Brain of CJP, and Astronaut Down. Thanks you guys so much for your kindness and support. All right, enough of me. Let's bring out Daniel and Noah. Let's get into some Ripper here. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
What? We have a different look.
Yeah, I left the club. I left the beard club.
So I didn't get all the details when we first met. So I know it gets itchy. Do you wake the night before or over the week? Are you like, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this? Or are you just in the mirror and you go, screw it, it's done, I'm out?
I'm just lazy when it comes to shaving. So I just got lazy. The reason I grew it is I got lazy. I just decided not to shave for a couple months. And yeah, finally it just got itchy. I'm trying to sleep. Couldn't handle it anymore, man. I couldn't do it. And I looked really old. I didn't like I didn't like the way it made me look because my beard went gray early. Yeah. And so yeah, it made me look a lot younger, I think.
It's funny, isn't it funny how the beard goes, it's completely unconnected to your hair. It doesn't, like it does its own thing, and it's not you're not gray otherwise, but I mean that'll happen eventually. But yeah. And we went full shaved. A lot of times people will just bring it down a little bit, get to the more but you.
Yeah, why didn't you trim it?
Why didn't I trim it? I've never done it before. I've never tried to groom a beard before. I figured I'd screw it up, so it's either all the way on or all the way off.
Gotcha. Well, you look great. Good to have you. How's your week been? What you been up to? I've been dealing with new internet people coming here and putting in really fast quantum fiber. That's what I've had to deal with this week. How about you guys?
Yeah, upgrading your computer is the best way to have problems, I find. I upgraded my computer recently and it broke down completely, so I had to have it repaired.
But you upgraded in your computer?
I'm sorry, what?
What did you upgrade in your computer?
Everything. I upgraded my CPU, my motherboard, memory, everything.
Mm.
Because I was tired of my frame rate being so low playing games. I was trying to live stream and it just wasn't coming out right. But I was telling you guys earlier about what I was doing this week. I've been catching up on some movies. I've seen a bunch of movies lately. I saw Transformers: Rise of the Beast, which I really liked.
Really?
And I saw Tetris, which I really liked.
Yeah,
Many
that's the
people don't
one
even know about the. That's
I'm
on Apple
sorry.
TV
I hate
Plus.
these. I hate these like little delays where we end up. But I'm very interested in Tetris. I'm glad you liked it, and it makes me want to. Makes me definitely want to give it a go. Oh, and by the way, guys, because of Spoonie being here, we tend to get more people live. We also get some more donations, which we really appreciate. But we found that during these Friday streams, we will read all of your comments at the end of the stream, so it's not interrupting as we go. But thank you. I'm seeing some tips coming in, and we really appreciate that. Mirko Bon, of course. Anyways, what was the high? What did you like about Tetris? What did it do that was right?
Well, it's Tetris is full of ordinarily very dry legal issues, legal disputes. And so anything that can make that interesting and not make that really, really boring, I think is a big achievement in terms of editing and directing and stuff like that. And so the fact that it made it understandable and interesting at the same time, I think is a big achievement.
That's great. That sounds. That's going to go way higher on my queue right now. So that'll be. Is that Netflix? Where is that?
It's on Apple TV Plus.
Apple TV. Yeah.
Apple TV. Okay. Daniel, you all settled into your place? So y'all good to go, or what's new in your world?
Yeah, I've been unpacking, not like the fun casual game unpacking, but actual real life not fun unpacking. And so I'm good to go. My office is ready.
You will never finish unpacking, my friend. This is from somebody who's moved twice.
No, the boxes that you put in the corner that you know you're going to get to one day, they'll be there for 3 years.
So that's the thing. We have a storage room, and I don't plan to use it until I unpack all of the boxes, because if I'll place something over there and I won't be able to see it every time I go into the living room, then I'll probably never unpack it. So the secret is to leave everything in your living room for it to bother you as much as possible, and then you have to unpack everything.
That's a good way to do it.
There you go. Good, smart. That's smart. So yeah, no, when you brought up a couple weeks ago these, the lawnmower simulator and the all those things, I just thought, because I really sort of absolutely represent the dad gamer kind of guy, that one of these streams we're going to do me, and I have to figure out the best way. Like, maybe I don't talk at all. I just do like a 3-hour stream of just doing the lawnmower simulator and see what kind of response we can get.
Don't talk, just cough. Just cough every 10 minutes or so. Make some sounds.
But then Daniel found some new ones, and they're actually they sound great. There's one called Drug Dealer Simulator.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
What was the other one that was?
It was Bus Driver Simulator, Garden Simulator.
There's a one.
People, just do your chores. Don't play games.
There's Truck Simulator, where you just drive a truck.
Yeah, I've seen that. Drug Dealer Simulator. There's a Gas Station Simulator. Bee Simulator. You can be a bee. What was the other one that looked cool?
Power Wash.
There's another one from way back when called Game Dev Tycoon, in which you start up your own gaming company. And so you start out small, and then you hire people. And the fun part of the game is that if you have a pirated copy, then at some point your company just goes bankrupt because of piracy. So if you have a pirated game, then your company goes bankrupt in the game.
Oh, there's so many games. All right, well, let's play a game, shall we?
Sure thing.
Let's do it. So, Noah, you're really good at the summing up. So why don't you tell us what we have experienced so far?
Well, our hero, Jake Quinlan, is a reporter for the Virtual Herald, I believe. which is an internet newspaper, and his partner/girlfriend just got attacked by the Ripper. But she didn't get ripped by the Ripper, not ripped apart. She's just in a coma. She's in the hospital right now, and Jake is trying to track down the trail of clues left by the Ripper to try to solve the murders and hopefully save his girlfriend from whatever fate she's fallen into.
And we're in the year what?
That I don't know.
I think it's 2070 or 2080.
2070, I think is right. And also Christopher Walken is a bad cop who suspects Quinlan of being the Ripper, but I suspect he might be the Ripper. But we'll find out.
Oh, okay. All right.
By the way, last week I've been talking trash about Quinlan, but I remember that I know him from Gilmore Girls. Someone posted it on our Discord channel or commented on the YouTube.
Oh, is it 2040? Okay. That's all right.
It's Windows 3098 in the future. All right. And Zuki, Daniel has to control because just the nature of this game doesn't allow us to control the mouse with
accuracy.
With accuracy via the Zoom app. So we're just going to have to tell Daniel where to go, which is really fun to tell Daniel what to do.
Okay, anyway. Left or right?
Right,
where were we? Where did we just come from? Where are we now?
We're in the offices of the newspaper we work at, the Virtual Herald.
Okay. Let's go left. I want to see what the desk is all about.
We got to go right. We got to go to talk to the editor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Ben Dodds. Jeez.
Aussie Davis.
Quinlan. Emerald Fairy says, Quinlan, 90% jacket, 10% man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of jacket for sure.
90% shoulder pads.
Ozzy!
Should I talk to him?
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
The jacket is even bigger than last week's.
Catherine today?
No change.
Damn. This guy's the devil himself.
Yeah, let's go down the line here.
Ben, you know this cop Magnata?
Got all these blank papers I got to look at.
Breed cop. One of those guys
looking at the script.
Arresting people in volume when cops started collecting bonuses. He's been more aggressive than most.
Yeah, that's common knowledge. But
this is the future. We don't need paper.
He's killed 6 people in the line of
true.
duty, some under questionable circumstances. He's bad news. I wouldn't mess with him, Quinlan.
Do you think those little manila folders are going to make it to 2040, whatever?
We'll never be free of paper.
Yeah, I guess not. 2040.
Well, futuristic movies.
Not that far ahead.
Futuristic movies usually show you something that's prominent in that time period, but that would probably disappear by that time, like faxes. In Back to the Future 2, you have faxes in 2015.
Check out the loop they have him on right now. His little fidget. It's surprisingly.
It's a decent loop.
Yeah,
good loop
but only because when you play forward and backwards, it looks like he's flipping pages. But the other fidgeters look like.
Did we run anything on this Watford murder?
Yep. Cyber architects. They live near the old Central
Wait,
Park.
people are asking to increase the game volume.
They put a bullet.
Yeah, I can't hear it very well.
in Wofford's head. Cops don't have a motive yet.
Is it better now?
They probably had a lot of money stashed away in that cottage, but there's no evidence of a robbery.
Joey Falconetti.
He has one of the best lines in Joe vs. the Volcano where he says he basically tells he says, "I'm not here to tell you who you are."
Yes, exactly. I was thinking of that line myself. Yeah.
He says, "It's taken me my whole life to figure out who I am, and I am tired." It's so great. It's so
cool. You love that movie
because
that's a great movie, and it's I think maybe the title maybe holds it back a little bit because it's a silly title, but it's a great movie.
It's so highly underrated. The first 15 minutes of the film is, I think, it's just one of the best sort of absurdities of corporate life. It's so great. Anyways, okay, keep going. But yeah, I'm loving Ozzie Davis here.
You ever hear of a Joey Falconetti, Ben?
No, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Wait,
Okay, that's it for this guy.
Wait,
He's
now's
telling
the
us
point
nothing.
when we talk to him and he's angry at us that we're
Yeah,
still
I
trying
get
to talk.
The Times is breathing down our back on this story. Get to work.
I love it. So he really didn't tell us anything. He doesn't know.
Not really. We got to
Yeah.
check out our desk, I believe. At the
Aren't we supposed to like get little nuggets of useful information whenever we meet an Aussie Dave? Like, you can't not have him give us something of worth.
He's our mentor. He's got to be. He's such a wise figure.
Yeah, he didn't give
Okay.
us. He didn't impart any wisdom.
We can go. Wait.
We can only leave.
Yeah, we can only leave.
Well, this room feels closer to what it's supposed to be than the police station did. Can we
Okay,
sit at our desk?
right or left?
To the right. We got to find our desk, I think.
Okay. Straight ahead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
A lot of chairs, waiting room chairs.
Now I don't know where we go. I
Uh-oh.
Water cooler.
There's a desk. There's no
The,
other.
the navigation is so weird. He goes straight ahead, and then he goes right, and then he goes left, and then you're over here.
Oh.
That's our desk.
We're at a desk. Let's check it
I
out.
don't know.
We can't sit down.
No, we can't do anything here. We can only go left,
Okay.
and then. What the crap?
If someone wants to find that,
I think our desk is on the left, but it's just getting there is such a chore.
Our desk
someone
is on
wants
the
to
left.
find that
This
Ozzie
one.
Davis quote, I'd love to read it.
That might be it. That might be it.
Look at that computer screen. I mean, it's it's a 90s flat screen. It's still CRT,
Nice.
but it's flatter than a CRT screen. What am I supposed
Please.
to?
Suki, say hi to your daughter for us and tell her it's time to go back to bed. She's up too late.
Catherine's address file. As good a place to find a clue as any.
Yeah, it is. Oh, are we still going to have that same issue with some of the
Yeah.
video? Okay.
It looks that way. I think we got to look through the Rolodex and just see all the different entries.
Okay. Iris Steele. Address. Whatever. Legal apartment. Legal apartment. Trowel. I'm on need to check recent leads with 456-2342. Who are these people?
That's
We got a lot
JJ
of people.
Walker.
Oh, right. Jimmy Walker. Is he still alive? I wonder if he's still alive.
That I don't know. I think so. Okay, that's it. That for this.
So, are we supposed to do anything with this?
No, I don't think so. I think that's it.
I mean, there are phone numbers.
No, we don't need to remember that. I don't think.
Okay, we have this thing. Looks like a bomb. Oh, it's a calculator. Okay, it works. 5 times 3 is 15, you guys. So we're done with this one.
That's neat.
All right, I'm going to read. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed and I got to get it out of my system. I found the quote from Joe vs. the Volcano. So he's a limo driver.
Go
Ozzie
straight ahead.
Davis.
I think that desk right ahead. I think that desk right ahead is ours. Go ahead. Go on. Read your quote.
So he's Tom Hanks is in the back of the limo, and he's saying like, hey, what do you think I should do? I've got the whole day. And then Ossie Davis says, they just pay me to drive the limo, sir. I'm not here to tell you who you are. And Tom Hanks says, I didn't ask you to tell me who I am. He says, you were hinting around about clothes. That happens to be a very important topic to me, sir. Mr. Banks, clothes make the man. I believe that. You say to me you want to go shopping, you want to buy clothes, but you don't know what kind. You leave that hanging in the air like I'm going to fill in the blank. That to me is like asking me who you are. And I don't know who you are. I don't want to know. It's taken me my whole life to find out who I am, and I'm tired now. You hear what I'm saying? That is a great line.
Good stuff, and he delivers it so well.
He does, yeah. Almost as good as mine right now, right? I'm sure I was right, just a smidgen behind his delivery.
It gave me chills. It was haunting how close you were.
All right. Let's
Don't
play
forget,
some Ripper.
Zen Solipsis is right. You were also a limo driver, and you got
That's right.
tons
That's
of royalties
right.
from that gig.
Me and Aussie, we have that in common. Okay.
Okay, let's use the computer.
Wow, look
A
at the
computer
cool
with a deck
mouse
port.
pad.
Can never have too many of those.
Wait, these are some new icons over here.
Yeah, this is in the Matrix. We gotta go into the virtual world.
Let's get in there.
Oh man. Oh, come on. This is the most 90s the 90s have been.
Virtual dynamics.
Exit cyberspace.
Jesus. It's like that movie Disclosure with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore.
Okay, well, all we do now is we rotate around until we find what we want to look at. And it'll stop at various points.
Virtual Herald.
Yeah, so
Cool.
we gotta go check that out.
Oh, we're not going to be able to see it. Bummer.
Wait.
Okay, we'll just tap through all the information here and then back out. I don't think we need to see it.
Wait, how am I supposed to click on anything if nothing works in this glitchy? Ooh.
Oh shit, you can't see. Oh no.
Now what?
Oh no,
Okay.
you're gonna have to stop the
I
game.
don't know.
Okay, you know what? I think I need to install some patches. Okay. We're gonna switch to our other view while I install the patches, okay?
Okay, we run into some technical issues here.
And don't worry, everyone.
Can we watch you install patches? That might be good, riveting.
Yeah,
Well, it shouldn't
sure.
take long.
All right. Well, let's read some chat stuff. You guys got some questions? I'm sure you got some questions for our Friday guest, Mr. The Spoony One. Loved the cyberspace. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say that what I'm liking about this game is that it kind of keeps you moving. I like that we're seeing these different locations. The cyberspace, I wasn't prepared for that, and not that we've seen it yet, but it was kind of a cool next thing to do. I'm engaged.
So again, back when the internet started to be popular, and people believed that having 3D interfaces to surf the web was something worth pursuing.
Somebody in the chat says I'm having flashbacks of how hard it was to emulate this back when I Let's Played it. You know, that's the funny thing. I'd help, but I don't remember exactly how I recorded this last time. It must have been through DOSBox. I can only think it was through DOSBox. But I didn't have that many problems. I didn't have that problem that you ran into.
Well,
So,
the thing
there's
is
nothing I
that
can do.
since you recorded your back, you probably used Windows XP, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, probably.
So
I didn't upgrade past Windows XP for a long time.
Okay,
People were commenting, Noah, that that a lot of your quips and comments last week were like you didn't repeat yourself at all from your previous thing. They were like surprised that you don't remember the game that well, and yet you were commenting on completely different things than you did the first time.
Well, I did a little research on the game.
Okay.
I wanted to be informative on our playthrough, so I tried to do but you actually did more research than I did. You found that Wired article about walking and the backstage stuff. I never found that.
Oh, okay, cool. That was
I
wish I could take credit. That was actually one of the Discord members who threw that on there.
Still, that was brilliant.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good article. I like the idea. At one point, like the person who was writing it was like a PA on that particular thing, and so it starts with him saying, I was responsible for getting him a taxi, and I thought I was getting him a taxi home, but he's like, no, I want to go to Connecticut. And they're like, well, wait, you can't wait. You need to be back here tomorrow. And he goes, no, I want a taxi to Connecticut. And then he and he kind of does the backtrack saying he'd been on set for 18 hours. I wish you guys could see Daniel's doing some pretty.
I am showing it to everyone.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He's doing some lead hacking here.
Yeah. So much hacking. So maybe you had the other patches installed when you played the game. All right, yes.
I might have. I honestly don't remember. Sorry. I wish I could.
Well,
Deserve everything. Okay, let's install this crap.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
we have someone from Connecticut in the house.
Okay. So now let's overwrite and hope for the best. I'm not sure this will work, so...
Man.
Games are crap, what can I say?
Well, I'm also just marveling at what you are doing. How did you learn all this stuff, Daniel?
Well, I had a computer when I was 5, and this was the only way to get computer games running. We had no visual interface. So, yeah.
We have to start over? Dan just sent us a little something. Thank you, Dan.
Luckily, we're not that far back.
Yeah, let's talk to him and skip all the cutscenes.
And remember, anybody who donates today, we will read your comments at the end of today's stream and answer any questions you have.
Hey, I just found out that the spacebar pauses the game.
No change.
Wow.
Cool.
Damn.
Let's see what the escape button does. Skips the cutscenes. We're going. Oop. Okay, now we know where that crap is. Crap being our desk. Okay. Let's hope this works.
So Daniel, just so you know, we're looking on Zoom. We're still seeing.
Oh, right. New share. Ripper. Sound.
There we go.
There it goes.
Okay.
Virtual
Dynamics operating system.
Come on. Yes, look at you.
Save your game real fast. When
Exit cyberspace.
Okay, so let me exit cyberspace. And then I'll save the game.
Daniel Albu, everyone. Daniel Albu.
Wait, save game.
It worked.
Boom.
There you go.
Okay. Save. Cancel.
You gotta type in a description.
Well. Okay.
Okay.
Virtual Dynamics OS.
Huge shout out to you, Daniel. That's amazing.
Wait, let's see if it actually works.
Exit cyberspace.
It's working. Oh no, we haven't done the thing yet. Okay,
Yeah.
we saw the. Okay, right. You still might be in as much
Virtual
trouble as
Herald.
before. All right. Come on, let's work. Yes.
Oh, I think you did it. I think you did it.
Dang. What's that T-shirt you have? No, I will not fix your computer. Or what was the
Yeah.
one that you?
That's my t-shirt.
It's the opposite. You fix. You are a fixer.
Okay.
All right, Virtual Herald. More shocking photos. Ripper strikes in Soho. Unintelligible. Something about a serial killer.
November
And there's
17th.
See, this is the way to really experience the news.
Well, they were ahead of their time a little bit. This is very much how we get our news these days, right?
Murder in the Bory. Dry cleaner's torso ripped. Okay.
God.
Worst I've ever seen, says Detective Magnata. Hey!
This guy.
Is the worst I've ever seen. That's it? Oh, wait.
Renee Stein. Okay, that was one on our database. Didn't we see her name on our database? No, maybe that was someone else.
She's the girlfriend,
Oh, okay. All right.
I think.
No, but she's not a victim. Maybe she's a victim. Ripper straight, ripping. Okay, so we've got.
Okay, if that's it, we can back out.
It says view. Do you want to view? If you view them, does it open up and give you more? Yeah.
Oh.
But we could read it from the other view.
But
What's
can
the
you
point?
open it and can you read the article?
No, it just zooms in. You know the problem? Because back
It's
then,
better,
the
but-
resolutions and the screens were pretty small. It was a small screen with low resolution, so you couldn't read it, so you had to click the view. But nowadays, you can read it without zooming in. Okay, nothing to do here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, how do I exit this screen?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe this is a puzzle. How to exit
Get the
this screen.
escape. Maybe the escape key. Yep.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep turning left. There might be a.
Well, that's got to be something. It kind of tells us the thing that we need to.
Virtual library.
Very good.
Virtual
it.
library.
You see, information is a series of ones and zeros.
A note with some call numbers on it. Could Renee Stein have left this here?
What the crap?
I could use some help here. You're a human presence, I assume.
Everyone at a service desk is. The library doesn't use smart sprites for public interface. You don't read much, do you?
Okay, I'm checking all of
Did you
them.
see a woman named Renee Stein recently?
Records place her here, but she didn't check anything out, and I don't remember seeing her.
Have the cops talked to you?
They asked questions, but I couldn't tell them much. They copied all the files from the Victorian root directory and ordered us not to alter the file structures until the case is solved.
So any clues left
This
from
is-
the day Stein was killed would still
This was
be-
ahead of its time because if you go to any library
I'm sure
website
you
today,
can take them.
it looks just like this.
Who knew?
Can you help me with this call number?
I'm sorry, this is not a valid call number. It appears Stein altered the reference matrix, but an unknown book was distributed. If you could unscramble the call number, I could help you.
Unscramble the call number.
Oh, it's our first one, huh? Here we go. Prior period distribution list, physical deletion, uncompleted.
Okay, so the puzzle here is the second one. We don't know what it is. The call number is all messed up. You see, the other ones have a
Yeah. Okay. Arstein. Okay.
Well, no, so everything else is 2 letters followed by 4 numbers and a letter. And
So
this
the first bit is we just have to guess what the first 2 letters are. So I think it's they all start with H, so the first letter is H.
Yeah.
So all of them are either HC or HE.
So I think the first 2 letters are HC.
What makes you think C as opposed to E?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at a walkthrough.
Okay. Makes sense.
Fair enough. So then we have, well, before we just give up completely, I mean, we should be able to at least figure out why.
I'm not looking at it now. I tabbed out. So.
What do they? So we've got like a parenthetical sign. We got the @ sign, NO_IAID plus, and then
So I think
in parentheses.
I think what you have to read there is you have to read it out loud. So it says no IAID.
No IAID plus 1. No IAID plus 1.
Okay.
So the implication there is if there's a number associated with the words no IAID.
Number associated with the words no IAID. So aid sounds like an 8. No IAID.
I know the answer, but I won't say unless you want me to tell you.
No,
Right,
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Let's solve
Not
this
yet.
stupid puzzle.
What's the so the AB clearly isn't the right. That's not going to be in this. And then 18. There are 2 numbers, and all of them have numbers. There are 4, 5, 4, 7, 2, 0, 4, 9, 5, 5. So we've been given HC at no IAID. No IAID, if we say it enough times, does it all of a sudden connect to numbers somehow? Is no IAID?
If you don't, if you need no IAID, what does that say about your vision?
You have clear vision. You are 2020. We're 2020.
So it's 2020 plus 1.
2020 plus so 2021. 2021.
They should have
Okay,
done
so
it.
those
Pandemic
are our
plus 1.
numbers. HC 2021. But then what's our last letter?
So the last one, the last item is always a letter.
Okay, let's figure this out. So the first one is.
It really is as simple as what's the 18th letter.
A B C D E F G H I J K.
It's R.
R. Yeah.
Wait, Quinlan, that's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
All right, that's good. I don't mind that we got through that
Jack the
quickly.
Ripper.
I would have.
Can't be
Whoa.
a coincidence. Renee Stein
Is this
must
us?
have used this. But what does it mean?
I mean, this is like the monkey wrench puzzle. In Europe, people don't call it 2020.
Yeah, I imagine that'd be a really hard one if you don't use that expression ever. Yeah. I don't know how you do it then.
With a walkthrough.
Well, Daniel, guests that many of our fans have shared with us how they essentially learned English through these video games. That was how they had to.
American
one-
English.
What was the word that you shared? There's a number of them, but there was oh, you told me about a word that.
Yeah, in
was
my
used-
cabin too, when you go to the waterfall and you look at it, then Guybrush says that it's picturesque. So picturesque is a word I learned from Monkey Island too.
Okay, I think we're done here. I think we can back out of the internet now.
Oh wow! Speaking of being in the internet,
All I can
doing
do
this
for
whole.
you is recommend something to read, Quinlan. How about Mailer's email to myself? I'm not sure what the point of it is, but it's really long.
Wow, emailing yourself seemed like a spooky operation back in the 90s. Yeah, okay. You were saying?
Yeah, so when we were having when we had the internet guy come over and they put the modem in and the routers to go into the room, it wasn't working. So I called the shop. Now this is shouldn't be surprising, but it was actually very disturbing. So I called and I'm like, hey, we're not getting the internet service that we want. And she goes, well, let me check it out. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that the router's working, and I see that there's a computer connected in the back room. And she goes, and there's another one in the front living room? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm walking out into the living room, and she goes, and then there's looks like there's a iPhone that is moving into the living room. And I'm like, yes.
You can see all that?
She's able to see. They've basically come into our house. We've opened the doors for them, and now they can literally watch us walk around, because no one goes anywhere, even from one room to another, without their phone. So you are absolutely being, if necessary, you are being monitored at all times.
Yeah, that's a problem with routers, that you can actually know which apartment you're in, or the size of the apartment, or the movement of the apartment.
And yet you just kind of go, okay, as long as I get my internet, that's fine. It's crazy how much of our privacy we are just throwing out the window. And
that's why you need to disconnect your phone, disconnect your microphone, disconnect your webcam, and stay in one room.
What about the routers?
Well, don't give them access to the routers. For example, I'm not using the ISP's router. I'm using my own router connected to theirs.
Okay,
so their Wi-Fi is disabled, mine is enabled.
Gotcha. Means I have to spend money, but I guess it's worth it. Oh. Okay.
That's how they get you, because things that are cheaper or free, you need to give your privacy.
Yep. All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's see if we can invade somebody else's privacy by solving this murder.
Okay. Let's go left. And Zensolopsis is right. In Europe, we mentioned the 6x6, not 2020. It's 6.6 vision. So for me, it's a different.
That's weird.
Exit cyberspace.
That's the whole internet right there. That's every website on the internet.
I've downloaded the internet.
Literally.
We just covered it. We covered the whole thing.
Seriously, that's like every site on the internet.
Nice.
Okay, turn to the right.
I can't. Should I go back first, then turn to the right? Yeah.
I think there's a note on the desk, that you have to read.
Ooh.
I love notes. Here, let me read it. It's another letter I can read. Let's see, what does it say?
Jake,
if anything should happen to me, look to the
crystals.
The crystals, and let the light shine your way.
Jeez, it's like a doctor's note.
I love vague notes.
And then we have to look at the Rolodex again, I think, just to get if there's any information we have to get from that.
Here, Clement is saying that in France it's 10, so it's 10 vision. So basically,
you'd have never got it.
Yeah, and I think that in England it's 2020 because they also use miles. When I was in London last month, I just realized that they're using miles and the metric system, which is super weird. The end. Okay. Go left or right?
People have asked us about playing.
You got to go back to the Rolodex on the other desk.
The Rolodex over
He's
here.
Look at that. He's got two.
Keep turning to the.
But
Keep
they're
turning
not
to the left.
connected to each other.
Or we gotta. You remember the other desk where we saw those pictures?
Yeah. So I need to turn to the right.
That one over there.
Yeah. I think that's the only other thing we have to look at.
People have been asking us about playing the Tex Murphy games. Yeah, we would definitely be interested in playing one or more of those at some
Catherine's
point.
address
I've been
file.
trying.
As good a place to find a clue as any.
I came really close to getting a hold of, was his name Chris? What's his name?
Jones.
Yeah. Jones, yeah. I got really close to actually getting him on a conversation with Curtis interview, but it all kind of fell apart. So forget about it. I'm not going to play this dumb game if you want to talk to me.
Okay, I think
we did talk to his.
Wait, does this progress the game in any way? Because we're not using.
I think now that we looked at it, yeah, it's progressed. But yeah, we just had to look at it. Now we have to leave the office. If you can find the front door out.
Oh wow. Elizabeth writes, we're insane with measurements in Canada. Celsius for weather temp, Fahrenheit for oven temp, kilometers for distant, but feet and inches for your height.
Jeez.
Yikes.
What do you do about weight? Pounds?
The good news about that is that you understand it all. They all you're speaking different languages. I don't. When I really have to look up all the Celsius and metric stuff when I'm trying to compare. All right, we get to go. Let's go outside. Let's get some fresh air. Let's go out and get some fresh air.
And in these dystopian games, you don't have fresh air. That's the
Is there
trope.
outdoors? Is there an outside?
Soap Smokehouse.
Check that out.
What the crap?
What is this?
Dang it.
Oh no, we crashed.
Look at us.
Look at us. That's all you, Daniel. Dang it, man. Come on. When are you going to figure out how to...
We got to save more often.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
No, we didn't save.
we didn't save. But don't worry.
We have a lot of work to do. All right.
First of all, I think... Where's the
I'll
settings?
be back in a couple seconds while you figure all this stuff out.
I think I'll
walking
cancel
out in
the
a
double
hub
buffer.
right now.
And the combat difficulty. Wait, when did that turn? When did this turn to medium? Okay. Let's see if these are saved.
Yep.
Okay.
Luckily, we don't have that much to do.
Exit cyberspace. Virtual Herald.
Skip that. We don't need to do this.
This has turned into a speedrun, which is always fun.
Virtual library.
I could use...
Oh no.
Wait. Let's get back here.
I could use some help here. You're a human. Did you see... Have the cop... Can you help?
Wait, Quinlan. That's a valid call number. I'll get the book.
Okay, this wasn't too bad. I should speedrun this game.
Save. Yeah, you should.
Okay, so this time we'll
Exit
save.
cyberspace.
Exit cyberspace. This time, wait. We need to read the note. And then we need to go to the Rolodex. Okay.
Yep. And then we're good.
And then we're good. I mean, these are problems that we had to deal with in the 90s. You know, you didn't have enough memory or enough virtual
Catherine's
memory
address
or...
file. As good a place to find a clue as any.
So this is as retro as it gets. Okay. We're done here. Let's go over here. Go straight ahead. Right, straight ahead and then right.
Yep, you can't just go to the door. You gotta go around the table.
Okay, save. Save this. Crash. Save.
Oh, you gotta...
What? Oh, this.
You see what I mean with the navigation being so finicky?
Yeah, that's a problem with this game, the navigation. Crash 2. Save. Come on. Let's do this.
Right again.
Okay. This time I disabled the double buffer in the settings. Let's see if that helps.
Well, why didn't you do
It
that
did.
the first time?
Well, I didn't know it'd crash.
Well, you should always disable the double buffer, you know?
Yeah, but last time the
Kid-
double
a kid
buffer...
should tell you that.
Last time the double buffer is the thing that...
You have no idea what the double buffer does.
So last
good
time the double buffer was the only thing that made the FMV scenes work, but now that we have the patches, we don't need the double buffer, so the game doesn't need to crash. The end, come on.
Gotcha.
This is turning into a tech talk with Daniel, and
It
not
is. Totally.
a Ripper with Noah Antwiler. Okay, I'm talking to this guy.
So, Beatty? Name's Quinlan. I'm a friend of Catherine Powell's.
I was wondering when you're gonna come by. I read about Catherine in the paper. I told her she was getting too close to that maniac.
Well, she never told me anything about you. What was she coming to see you about?
Take it easy, cowboy. Mine hasn't worked in years. Besides, Catherine didn't dig the training wheels. I was her source, and that was it.
I mean, there's no way he didn't see the wheelchair when he was standing over there. We didn't
He's a
see
great
it.
reporter.
What did you do for Catherine?
Like I do for anybody. I do what needs doing. I run a little B&E in the net, melt some ice, do a little handwriting analysis. Hey, I got my code for everything.
Well, selling smoke and melting ice don't go together. Strange qualifications for a shopkeeper.
Hey, in the net, everything isn't linked, Quinlan. The shop is the shop. In cyberspace, I can walk. I can run. I can fucking dance, baby.
You know, I bet you he was probably a really good actor and he got immediately pigeonholed into that one character
Oh, yeah.
and never got out.
Ask him what he sells.
What do you sell?
Whatever you need, Mr. Quinlan. Whatever you need. Just received a full shipment of Virginia Red Leaf, laced with Lucitrell. Got a full range of smart drugs. You know, to catch the Ripper, you're gonna have to outthink him. And for what Catherine tells me, you can use chemical assistance.
All right.
What was she investigating?
Can
She
we
was
buy
trying
some?
to make a connection between the Ripper's murder victims.
So you're like a deck jock then?
He
Are
always
there any
has
new
to have a
innovations in
little bit of
cyberspace
an
I should know
extra.
about?
Well, notional engineering made some big advances, but the basic idea is still
But he
the
stopped
same.
looking sideways
Most
before
of the
each
angels
sentence.
you meet will
Did
be
you notice?
prepackaged product from
That's true. He's
Trans-Tech
moving.
or Rembus environment. Only the Ace Angels can design their own wings.
So there shouldn't be any surprises waiting for me?
I didn't say that.
This looping
it's
music
just
is
that
driving me
things will
insane.
look familiar. Everybody you meet will either be a rendered image or a video image that looks awfully real. Of course, you only get video from the best hackers or from direct brain images.
This is probably important information, isn't it? This is probably something we're
Nah.
going to need.
Nothing is.
What do you think about the ice soap?
Why are you so worried about ice?
I have a feeling it's going to get worse.
Your girlfriend had the same feeling. There's some really bizarre stuff on the net these days, ever since Rembus came up with that software with the Ice Maker program. You know, anybody with a deck can construct their own ice.
Bizarre stuff.
Oh yeah, attack dogs, giant rats, minefields, monkey balls, you name it. I can't tell you how to prepare for that world, brother. You's on your own.
He's just saying words.
He's
now.
looking at us.
He was just saying random words at some point. Jackfruit, monkey balls.
You think he was riffing?
I think he was reading some just nonsense jargon they put in the script.
Okay, let's see what he has to say now.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan? You got to keep an eye on a woman.
That's it.
Ah, the 90s.
Keep an eye on your woman.
Okay. Go left or right?
I don't know.
Left?
Either way.
Let's go left.
Ooh. Ooh, and nothing to watch.
I guess we should have gone right.
We gotta look at the magazine rack.
Okay.
They had a script.
Popular Cybertronics. Advanced chipset analysis.
Object scanned into database.
But why? Okay.
It's for later.
You want to check it now?
Nah. I think now we have to leave.
Wolfinosis is saying this guy I remember from a show. Well, if you're talking about Quillen, he's from Gilmore Girls.
Jimmy
Okay.
Walker was from which one was it? Good Times.
Yeah.
Okay, left.
You're just going in circles. You got to go left. You have to leave the
Yeah.
door. You're wandering around aimlessly.
Yeah. Okay, so we leave the store. The smokes. I was. What
You
is
have to
this?
go out. Just do one more left, do another left, and then go out that front door.
Oh,
There you go.
not the door marked exit.
The game faked us out a little bit. You clicked on that door and it started walking to the left. Oh, this is what drove you crazy,
Save.
I'll bet. Yeah.
Save, yeah, you're right. Who knows what the double buffer will do now?
It's so funny to hear you guys. You say save with the understanding of how many games in the past you had to go back to the beginning of, and
How much time?
There's-
How much time we've lost? Yes.
there's still like you can hear it in your voice. There's so much history behind that save.
Okay, now we got to go to Catherine Powell's apartment. We got to
Okay.
look to the crystals.
Okay. Let's go get disc one.
Wow.
This is a noise I could listen to all day. Thanks, game.
Are you
Okay,
actually
let's-
putting in a CD? What are you doing?
I'm
He's mounting the image.
I'm virtually ejecting the CD and then virtually inserting the CD. Mount. And mount.
Take your time.
Paul, please.
Do some music.
The game crashed.
You saved though.
Restore previously aborted game. Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is new. Is this new?
This is the apartment?
Yeah.
This is our apartment. This is where we live.
No, that's Catherine Powell's apartment.
This is the girlfriend's
Catherine
apartment.
Powell's apartment. Okay.
Okay. I think I should get the game developers on Conversations with Curtis and interview them about the various crashes this game experiences. Where should I go?
Are you talking about nowadays or back in the day?
No, I'm talking to talk to them nowadays about the crashes they had back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we saw this thing, right? Last time.
Yeah.
We just gotta look around now. I mean, if you want to know, I can open the walkthrough again, but otherwise, we just gotta pan around and look for stuff to see. I think there's a card on the...
Sorry about to say that. So, quick answer to a question. The game did not crash like this last week.
We had other problems.
We had our own problems, yeah. But the fact that we have this going at all, I don't think... Is anybody playing this game online these days?
This game? No, not really.
This game. Okay, we've got a happy birthday green card from...
I found you, love Jake, from us.
Yeah. And it's February 25th, 2040.
That's actually significant because we got to know what her astrological sign is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, because we just looked at that right there, yeah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be Taurus?
No, she's a Pisces.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
My mom was a Pisces. I think my Pisces is March, isn't it?
Well, I can double check.
March and...
she said it's February.
March and late February. Right?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Late February, early March. Okay.
Okay, so it's Pisces? Are we sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
We just need to hold on to this for later, or do we have to do something with that now?
Pisces, February 19th to March 20.
March 20. Okay, that my mom was in that range.
Okay.
Catherine's
Okay, this is...
I always thought they were a little too neo-new agey for Catherine.
Thought crystals were too new agey, so now we don't have any instructions, so we don't know what we're doing.
So
what we got
to do... What we got to do
before
is
you tell me what we have to do, how did you guys know what to do when you got here? Back in the day, no one there to talk to you. How do you figure out the rules?
Probably tried everything with everything.
The astrological symbols were basically the big key. The chart was the big clue.
Gotcha. So then we need to go back to that and emulate that chart somehow?
So what we got to do is we've got to recreate the sign of Pisces on this grid with stones.
Okay. Let's check it out.
Wow. But again, that's partly because you've played this before and have the guide next to you. But how would you have known that? Did you figure that out?
It was with great difficulty. I will say that, yeah.
Okay, Pisces is this one. It looks like
when we played this originally. This was before the internet, pretty much. This was before you could easily look up stuff online.
So you were
you kind of really did try everything on everything, and eventually you had to figure stuff out on your own. But it was not easy.
We had to
And of
wait
course,
for
the
someone
more
to ask the question on a computer magazine, and then hopefully have.
Were there games that you just simply stopped playing because you couldn't?
Yeah,
you just couldn't go any further, and you had to.
Yeah, I couldn't play Monkey Island, the Monkey Island sequels because they were so crazy.
For me, it was Maniac Mansion. I stopped like.
I think Monkey Island 3 was the one I couldn't. I remember the gold tooth puzzle, trying to get the gold tooth out of the guy's mouth. I remember that just being impossible. I got stuck on that for the longest time.
You should have played the easy mode.
Should have, yeah. But this one's I don't know if it's how easily you're going to be able to recreate the symbol without a guide. But
it's a shame that we can't have the picture with us right now, so that we can just refer to it. You know, like you.
So you see, nowadays you can just take a screenshot or take a photo with your phone. Wait, what am I supposed to use? The green ones? No,
it doesn't matter what color it is.
So what am I supposed to do?
Let's find a picture of it, and so we can.
Can I move these?
I can tell you what the answer is, but otherwise, yeah, you gotta.
We gotta try a little bit, but I wish we had the picture at hand.
Wait, so it doesn't matter which crystal I use? Are you sure?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure.
So why do we have 3 different colors? Just to confuse us?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was supposed to be in the form of an arm. Right? Wrong? Something?
Right.
Anything? Anyone? 3, 4.
Yeah.
Maybe we should watch our own live stream to see.
I know. When I go back, I'm trying to find the image of it.
You're watching the live stream?
No. Okay, I'm seeing the picture though. Oh, come on, that's not what I want. There we go.
I think row 2 is off.
Row 2.
So 12. Okay. What? Did you do it? You just did it? I was kind of trying to help you.
Okay.
Did you just do it?
Apparently.
Did you know that you finished it when you finished it?
How did Catherine install this system to laser beam a hole through one of her books?
Wait, I was too busy trying to look up the picture of the Pisces sign, and then Daniel did it. And so I need to know, did you stumble upon that, or did you actually do that from memory?
I tried to create the stupid sign, and apparently Noah told me that I was missing a spot in row 2, so...
It's just one spot.
There's something else you got to look at in here. It's
crazy.
Keep wave your cursor around. You got to find it.
Over here? Oh.
A laser cane. Wonder what this inscription means. J. Dorset.
What is a laser cane?
J. Dorset. Have we heard that name in this game yet?
There are too many names in this game. Okay.
Save.
Save, yeah. Save. Who knows what the Double buffer will do now.
Dave,
Crash 6.
I can feel the anxiety bubbling up.
There's no anxiety as long as you save.
Exactly, yeah. But that's why. But it's like it's that little teeny taste of it that makes you go, oh, got to do that.
Well, it's one thing when the game crashes
the door,
in the...
We got to go to the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then go toward the door. Yeah.
Wait, are we going towards the door or towards the book?
Can we check out the computer?
Yeah, let me check the computer. So it's one thing when the game crashes in your face like it did back in the 90s. It's another when it happens in front of 110 or 118 live viewers and you need to fix it in like a minute.
Which you did a very good job. It's
Okay, this is...
I have no idea what the
hell
I'm
going to get all kinds of like... you're going to get a lot of like, hey, Daniel, I have some issues with my computer. Can you fix... You're going to get all kinds of like tech help requests from now on.
Yeah, my Windows 95 keeps crashing. Okay. Nothing here. The text
this means nothing to me.
Yeah.
We can't pop it out like we did in the...
No.
The central...
Oh, there's something over here.
Can we put our hands in there?
No. No.
Okay. So this is just a little red herring. There's nothing.
I think we can leave.
All right.
Oh, did you look at the book?
No, I'm trying to find the book that the laser...
It's near the chart, the astrological symbol chart, if you can get there.
Oh, okay.
But he won't turn his head to look at the... He won't even look at it.
So the problem with the navigation in this game is that when you turn right, it turns a full 180
all the way. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had to approach the wall.
Oops. Excuse me.
Okay. And then... Oh.
Now we can see the book.
Wow. We got some books. Were they always there?
Horoscope and the women...
The Women of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper.
Well. We read it? That's it? We just have to know the...
That's it. That's all we had to see.
How does this help us?
Yeah.
It doesn't yet.
Okay. Yet.
Okay.
This is when this is back in the day. This is when you took notes.
Yeah. Should I be taking notes? Now we have notes taken for us.
Yeah.
Notes have been taken. Can we leave the apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab the sword along the way.
If only. I still honestly have no idea what a laser cane is.
Laser cane?
Okay.
Okay, so... What is the last place? We should probably go try to find, what's his name? Our Mr. Magada.
Magnata?
What's his name?
He's at the police station, but we don't need to see him yet.
We have more things to do.
Have we been at Cafe du Champ?
I don't think
we haven't been there yet.
All right, let's check it out.
Should we go there?
Oh, someone says save first.
We saved.
Did.
Okay.
Oh.
Stupid game.
So what is that? Does that mean we've crashed?
No. We just got to change discs then.
Okay.
Okay. So now we unmount. Which CD? CD2? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Is that a Quentin model whack you've got there? Let me see. I've been grepping for one of these for months. These are
Grepping?
tough to find if you're not in the professions. What are you, a lawyer?
Reporter for the Herald.
Low end of the pay scale, eh?
Tell me about it.
You should work for yourself. There are thousands of ways to make money in the net. Believe me, I know.
In the net.
He's got the empty glass. He's got the empty mug.
Everyone is so 2D in this 3D world.
Yeah.
Do you know Joey Falconetti?
Joey Falconetti. I haven't done business with that scoundrel in years. Talk about profiteering in the net.
But do you know him?
Eddie and I owned part of an emoticon franchise. You know, one of those...
An
cease-based
emoticon
emotional
franchise?
countertones. This was years ago. Legitimate business, you see, but... Eddie's a thief by nature. Robbed it blind. We had to sell out to some Palestinians in New Dallas. I haven't worked with Eddie since, but I keep an eye on him, so he doesn't pilfer any of my holdings.
He doesn't pilfer your emojis?
Do you know where I can find Falconetti?
You don't. The Falcon usually finds you and takes your money.
Well, lucky for me, I'm broke. A grave digger named Farley at the Metacog told me that you might be a link to find him.
What's your interest? You out to kill him?
Well, it's not killing I had in mind.
Well, somebody's gonna whack that bird one of these days. Eddie's consciousness is inside a few hundred terabytes of well space, with his body safely hidden. I set Metacog up with a guy named Twig, lives out in Hoboken. He seems to always know where Eddie's at. Eddie usually presents himself with video. He likes to show off.
Hoboken.
Can we talk to the bartender?
No, we still have something to ask him.
Mr. Nelson, what's your background with cyberspace?
He's scratching his hand.
Time. That would take a while. I've been decking with the global net since it went online. Present at the creation, you might say. That's why thugs like Falconetti disappoint me. Damn waste of talent.
Should we go speak to the bartender?
Sure. The fake, the fake liquid in the glass is just.
Look at his fidgeter.
Yeah, backward, back and forth, wax on, wax off.
Been reading your copy, Quinlan. You might nail this freak before the police do.
Just asking questions, seeing where the answers take me.
What was that?
Slow in here.
Yeah, the Rippers
Just
really
asking
put a damper on
questions to
anonymous
see where
sex
the
these
answers
days.
take me.
No, he looked behind himself for no reason. He was just like,
No, the script is over there.
That's right.
Did someone yell cut?
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing. Why don't you try this one?
beer.
It's called Viper Pills. Goes down real smooth. It's got some bite.
What the
On the
hell?
house. Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
Okay. Cheers.
That was the worst pour I've ever seen.
That is, and why? What's the motivation behind that
Let's
choice?
ask. We can ask for another beer.
Let's get another beer.
How about a beer?
Yeah, sure thing.
This is too good.
Why don't you try this one? It's called Viper Pills. Goes down real smooth.
And
Got some
this
bite.
is the first time.
Splash.
This is the first time in the game that we can actually choose the same dialogue option. And it's probably because this scene is so
That
stupid.
is
Okay. Cheers.
That is the weirdest scene
that is
because
so strange.
I just listened to him because I thought maybe he was saying something that showed that he had some underlying bitterness. But he,
Yeah, like what's your resentment towards me, sir? Like,
because he's actually saying this one's here's a Pilsner. You're gonna like this. It's on the house. Just get that Ripper for me. So it's all positive, and yet he's doing very great, awesome,
What do you know about Gambit,
amazing
Nelson?
choice.
You're doing a great job, Quinlan.
Gambit's been coming in here for years. Man,
Where'd the
seen it
cigarette
all.
come from?
Under the
You
bar.
can remember when the net went online. Back when there weren't any wells. Cyberspace was nothing but a bunch of isolated BBSs.
Must be a first-generation
Isolated.
Becker.
He was one of the first sea-space entrepreneurs. He made a killing on the net. All of it's
Yeah,
weird.
the bartender changed his height depending on the
Weird,
camera
huh?
angle.
Yeah, Quinlan.
Oh, good guy.
Quinlan
Thanks
was
for once in a blue
higher
fucking
than him.
moon.
Now they're the same height. Now he's higher than him.
Oh,
What
they
is
wanted to
this
ask for
game?
another beer?
Someone
Another
asked for
beer.
another beer.
Yeah, sure.
Here, they're the same height.
Were they
Why don't you try this
as
one?
enthralled with this acting
Viper
choice as we
pills.
are? So
Goes down real
they're
smooth.
making us do it
Got
3
some
times.
Now he's
Ah.
higher than him.
Just nail the Ripper so that my customers can get drunk in public again, huh?
He's like a foot taller.
Okay,
hmm
cheers.
By the way, you guys didn't notice before. First of all, smoking in front of a blue screen is never a good idea because you can actually see where the blue screen ends or where they use the mask to cut the video footage. So before, when he started smoking, there was an invisible line in which all of the smoke disappeared.
Wow. Hey, so why do they have ask for a beer constantly there? The other ones disappeared. Are they trying to tell us
Yeah,
that there's some kind of
We don't know. We don't know.
a Easter egg or something? Okay, never mind. Let's
Easter
get out
egg.
of
Yeah,
here.
me.
Was there more down the other way?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
maybe.
No, we
Nope.
can't. Wow.
We cannot inspect the pinball machine. Save.
Say. Crash 8.
With 1,000 messages between all you folks out there. You're a chatty bunch today.
Now I don't know where to go.
Police station? Wait. Police station?
Wait, if you go to police station, there's options. So let's check out. Let's see if we can find Magnato.
Wait, what's the point of showing me the inner rooms of the police station?
Oh, you
There's
can't
no
click
point.
on any one.
You see, that'd be convenient if you could just go to any room.
Yeah, but
from
you
the
can't.
fast travel, but can't.
I wonder what the help button does.
That you can visit appears in the bottom left window. Click on the up and down arrows.
The box to the bottom right lists the name of rooms within the highlighted location that you can explore. Click on one of the locations on the left to be automatically... Okay. Okay, where should I go?
were just in
Honestly,
the-
I think we should go to the newsroom. There might be something else in cyberspace we need to look at, but I don't know. This is where I'm a little lost.
That's another problem of games from the 90s. Even with a walkthrough, you don't know where to go.
Wait. Go to your computer. The inventory computer.
Wait, the database?
Yeah.
We have
'Cause there's
the...
that. We got
that's-
a book from the library. Look at the book.
Oh, there you go. Ripper book. Yeah.
Yes. And? Do what?
I don't know. I look at the other documents we got. I guess.
Okay. We got the coffee mug. Circuit manual.
Salisbury. I wonder what that means.
Oh, that's a good point. We got to find out Salisbury. Bubba.
Circuit manual.
Memory board.
Circuit manual is the magazine we got from that magazine stand? Or...
This is going to be a puzzle later. And yes, it's going to be as annoying as it sounds.
I can't wait. Notebook? Hi. Beer diary. What's up with the bartender? Okay. Now what?
Go back into the web.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of.
Dynamics OS. Really hope iOS 17 looks this way.
Virtual Herald.
No, not that.
Not gonna do that.
Wait, maybe there's new news. No.
Nope.
Man, the internet sucks.
We don't need to see this, no.
Okay, but these are the only two locations we have in...
I don't know then.
Okay.
Well, let's try the police station. What was the cafe?
Okay,
What the cafe?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, let's try the police station. It's been. I think that's the place we've been farthest away from. So let's see if something new's happened there.
Catherine's well.
Oh,
that's it.
this is new.
Was that always there?
No.
Okay, now, can you guess the password to Catherine's well?
I don't know. Pisces.
Best
You could try
guess.
it.
You could try.
It's easier than you think. It's one of those things where remember when I said you had to take notes back in the day?
Yeah. Password 1. Oh, maybe it's the date. Is it 0225?
No.
So we've learned something about Catherine that we should have wrote down, and this is where we're supposed to be putting it down.
And we're sucky
So-
boyfriends.
What did we learn about Catherine? She's a Pisces. That was her birth date. It's easier than we think. Would it just be?
Wait, are you sure it's not the date?
I'm sure it's not the date.
Is it Blob?
Is it? Yeah. Is it supposed to be those letters that are spinning around? Those from that?
No.
It's not from that. Okay. What are they asking of us? The
password to access her website, basically.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't have to be numbers. It's just like it's potentially like her name, something simple. What would it be? His name.
Quinlan.
It's her boyfriend. Try Quinlan. Thank you, Within War. Appreciate that, and we will be reading your comment at the end of the stream. Did that work?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that takes a long time to tell us it didn't work.
Yeah. I thought we actually guessed it.
It's her password. It's probably just a word. It's
What was the
Quinlan.
puzzle what was the crystal puzzle we solved? What happened when that we
Pisces.
solved that?
Just put Pisces. But the word Pisces.
No, but you're talking about the book? Astrology?
Yes.
Astrology?
No, it said horoscope.
Oh.
That's it.
Horoscope.
That's stupid.
Oh, because she had that book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is very lawnmower man.
I'm Detective Vincent Magnotta.
Hey!
Of the New York City Allied Police Force's Soho Corps. This is a restricted crime scene. You must leave the area immediately. This will be your only warning.
Love it. Welcome
Now you gotta
back.
fight.
What?
Shoot!
What the crap? What? What?
Nice job, Daniel. He's got some shooter in him. You've been holding out of this. You don't just play adventure games.
I am shooting.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, did we save?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
you
she's-
just got. Well, that didn't go well. Do we get another crack at it? Yeah. You going back?
I'm not sure how to. I'm not sure how to beat this. Somebody says shoot the blinking parts, but I don't know.
I felt like the 90s are attacking me.
Blinking parts. Oh my god. Oh, behind. Oh, Daniel. Right in the love spuds. Well, we'll be here all day, everyone. Just sit back and relax, get yourself a cup of milk, and we'll be back in a little bit.
We're back in a jiffy. Man, I don't know why we romanticize the 90s so much. The 90s suck.
Oh, come on, he's gonna get there, he's gonna get there.
You gotta shoot the engine ports, I think.
You kept him away from you the whole time. Wow.
Okay, there might be a way around this.
Which is?
Type the word arcade, and you might be able to bypass it.
Type the word arcade. Okay. I typed it. I bypassed it.
You're cheating! That's not fair!
Catherine's notes on the Ripper case. My most important clue to learning what happened to her.
Okay. So we've got her notes on the Ripper case. Let's leave cyberspace.
Yes.
Exit cyberspace.
Crash 9.
Okay, let's look at the notes.
I don't understand why Phantasmagoria 2 got so much shit about the puzzles and the final puzzle and the first puzzle when this game came out the same year and was an FMV game, and every puzzle sucks. Not just the first one and the last one. Each and every one of them.
Every single damn one. Well, this didn't get good reviews, did it? Did it make a bunch of money?
Wait, this is the electronic journal?
Oh, this needs a decryption key. Okay, now you had it before. You said that there's another word that relates
to... Astrology?
Pisces. Oh, astrology? One of those two.
Was it astrology? Did it work? Horoscope? Did that work? Is something working?
Wait, no, we don't know the...
Agony Goose is saying, I can't imagine this made anything. I just remembered that this showed up in computer stores over here the same time that Phantasmagoria 2 showed up. So these games are linked in my mind.
Okay, we can't decrypt this now.
Okay. Okay. Now what? Wait, I don't know if Zuki is telling us the answer or if she's just messing around.
No, it's not Quinlan. Go back to Soap Smoke Shop and see if we can. There must be some kind of dialogue option that we're missing. Because there's a place we got to go and it hasn't been unlocked.
We have a dialogue option left with the bartender.
Can we check with Ozzy really quick? Maybe there's one more.
There might be, but I don't know.
Maybe we're right there.
Red 9. Okay, Soap Smokehouse.
Okay, but if we... We have not been to Burgess. We haven't met Burgess Meredith yet.
How much was the retail price for these games? It was super expensive. I think that Phantasmagoria 2 was like $69.95, and this game was probably the same. And we're talking about 1996 money, so it's probably triple that now.
Still digging for dirt on your girlfriend, Quinlan? You got to keep an eye on a woman.
All we get?
So Zuki says, to answer your question, Paul, this game apparently made a sales figure of 3.6 million. It probably cost more.
If it made that, then it lost money because it cost more to make that. So
yeah.
All right. So in your Spidey gamer logic, you guys are saying there's one thing we need to find before we can unlock the door to a different part of the game.
Yeah, there's somebody we got to talk to, but we can't get to that person yet, and I don't know why.
Well, if anybody knows, go ahead and tell us in the chat.
His name is Wofford. Go to the world map again.
The world map.
Can you scroll down? Can you see those? You see the up and down buttons?
Yeah.
You push that.
Wow!
Wofford Cottage.
There we go.
Who goes there?
Hey, there he is.
Murderer! Murderer!
Of the English language, maybe. I'm just a journalist.
Beware you. I've got weapons here that can render you helpless.
Relax, old timer. I'm not here to hurt anybody.
I have powerful magic!
You, sir, stand in my domain, and the question is, who are you? Speak quickly!
Jake Quinlan, from the Virtual Herald.
Quinlan, I know that name. You're the one who speaks for the Ripper.
No, I don't speak for him. He just writes me letters and we print them. They're news. But who are you? I thought the owner of this house was dead.
The Ripper's a wrecking machine!
My twin brother, Hamilton. And he finished what he called the most fascinating project of his life, and then I found him! Shot dead right here in this room! And I thought he'd just fallen asleep.
Look at those 2040 computers he has in the back over there. That's exactly how computers look nowadays.
This is his last on-film role.
Is it really?
What a way to go.
Last thing Burgess ever did.
Hey, a question came in. I just caught it for you, Noah. He says, Atticon13 writes, I've been wondering for years, Noah, quote, I'll boil your organs with my weirding module, unquote. Is that a reference to something?
Isn't it from Dune? Yeah.
Dune.
Weirding modules is from Dune.
Well, there you go. You got your answer. Now you can rest. What were you referring? What was he referring to? You referring it to?
I think maybe that was one of the jokes I made when I was riffing this.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing I said something like in Burgess Meredith's voice, like, I'll boil your organs with my weirding module.
That's great.
Okay, now what?
I serve powerful gods!
Okay, let's stop there.
Thank you.
What did the police tell you?
The police, I'm sure they're in on it.
Do you think the police are in on your brother's murder?
It's obvious the way they were rooting around in Hamilton's work. Kept asking him for his well address and threatened to lock me up if I didn't tell them. But they got nothing out of me. They took away cartons of his discs, but they won't find anything there. Hamilton was too smart for them to.
Was the cop a guy named Magnata?
Yeah. I should have vaporized him. He'll get nothing out of me.
I'm sure.
Burgess is bringing it in this role. He's doing everything he can here.
Why don't you tell me about your brother's work?
You don't know? He was famous.
Oh, he's got a broom. That's what he's got.
He built virtual worlds, places from history and locations from the future, and you walk through them in cyberspace like walking through the corridors of time itself. And he was a genius like Leonardo.
What was he working on in the end?
As I told you, mum's the word, as he would say. And all
You gotta
I know
eat
is
lightning and
something
crap thunder.
involving stranger research than usual. And he came out of cyberspace one night and he
This
told me
music
he'd
is,
spent
they-
the
they
day
could've
in
done
an
that.
English music hall. And that's all I can remember.
Wow.
Yeah, the music is like a 5-second loop.
It is. And it's different 5-second loops for different scenes, but
Who was your brother working for?
nonetheless.
What makes you so sure that I know?
We all confide in someone.
You don't really
Brothers are a
need
good
this
place to
music
start.
underneath the
I don't
dialogue
know.
scenes. It's not
Hamilton,
helping.
Hey, you all right?
he's dead.
I know, it's hard. But you must have some way to at least find out who he was working for.
My brother thought that he was protecting me, I suppose. Yeah. Of course, how's the killer supposed to know he didn't tell me everything? Besides, I'm trustworthy as the day is long. It's not like I'm gonna tell anyone about his secret hiding places.
Excuse me, what are you talking about? What about hiding places?
You know about the hiding places, huh? Well then, you know more than I do. Hamilton was like Leonardo. I tell you, with devices and concealments, components hidden in secret compartments all over the blasted house.
Oh!
I could just find them. I could plug them in and get his, well, address. But I don't know where the hell half of them are anymore. Maybe I should just clean the whole place out and move.
But in other words, I have to locate and unlock secret compartments in his cottage to find the address to Hamilton's cyberspace well?
Well, yeah, that's the
When
idea.
you put it like that, it sounds really convoluted and
enough to do it,
complicated.
though. Doubt you can do it.
Yo, you.
And that's what we got to do is we got to find this guy's just to find this guy's web address. We gotta
Wait, let's see
I
what
don't
he
know, we
has
gotta
to say.
You
Okay.
snoop around too much. For your own good. I'm more dangerous than I look. I warn you.
Okay.
I feel like they gave him, they knew they had a classic, actor on their hands, and they just ended up giving him a lot more lines than if they had just hired somebody to play that role, because he didn't have a lot to.
Yeah, so they told him, do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's safe.
All right, and guys, it's a perfect time. It's 2:00, and we want to do a couple Wheels of Curtises and read some of these notes that have from our donations today.
Wheel of Curtis.
Will of Curses.
Okay. So let's.
So what did we learn? I get so lost in the performance that I don't listen to the words. What was he telling us? Is it his brother that?
His brother was killed by the Ripper.
His brother was killed by the Ripper, and then who was he talking about that pretty much sounds like the Ripper?
Yeah.
What was it? His brother that he was describing with all the.
Yeah, who is a genius at making cyberspace sites, I guess.
And so did we find that someone doesn't want that to happen and now we go, oh,
yeah, the cops. The cops are apparently interfering in the investigation or were trying to nose into his business or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
His twin brother was an architect who worked for the Ripper, knew too much and got killed. Yeah. Thank you, Atticun. Good way to sum it up.
There you go. Good.
Okay, so this is last week's Will of Curtis, in case you didn't watch last week's live stream. We almost reached our goal, and after the live stream was over, we reached our goal. So we weren't able to do it last week. This is why we're doing it this week. Okay, so this is last week's wheel. We're going to spin it 3 times, and then I'm going to take a moment to create this week's wheel, and then spin that 3 times. Are you ready?
Fabulous prizes to be won.
Yep. Okay.
Yeshu! Later by a landslide. It wasn't one of those ones.
Which is Jesus's Hebrew name.
Yeshu. Am I saying that right?
Yep, okay. You are. Okay.
All right, so that's the first one. Yeshu, we can reach out to us on what are we, Discord, or we will reach out to you via your email and find out what game you would like. What did we decide?
Big money.
Available? Oh, it looks like it's going to be Ozzy. Yeah, right in the square in the middle. Nice.
Well done.
Did you already go through the list of games, or?
No, he did not yet.
Yeah, we'll do it in a jiffy.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be between Nayafria.
Oh, snap.
I'm and Silva. Well done. Congratulations.
Okay, we're going to take a moment to create the other Will of Curtis. So
excellent.
Let's go back to this one.
Meanwhile, I'm going to read a couple of the.
Oh, you can read the donations, the coffee donations.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
While you're watching. Mirko Bond was one of our first after Earth Singularity. He wrote, "Looking forward to the stream with the spoony one by your side. Your knowledge of the land shall be great." Well, is that true? Did you you were by our side today? Yeah, you got us through some stuff.
I cheated, but yeah.
Let's see. That's 16th. We got that Scorpio, Mirko. Oh, I think I missed Scorpio. Let me read that. Oh no, that's. Oh, I think that. Never mind. I'm starting to get back. I think we have a new member. That's awesome. Richard wrote, "My wife will be annoyed for me to denote because payday is next Friday, but I want to show the love for this terrific trio. Thank you for the wonderful content." Oh, thank you, and I hope you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Your wife, Richard. Schottenjäger. So say thank you publicly. He didn't write anything. Just gave us a little gift. Thank you, Schottenjäger. Dan writes, "If you want to see a really good non-phoned in performance from Chris Walken in an FMV game, check out video from Privateer 2, The Darkening. There's a brilliant scene with him, Clive Owen, and David Warner." Wow, those are top tier actors.
I reviewed that game, and I do not remember Christopher Walken in Privateer 2. I believe you. I just don't remember him in it at all.
I'm going to put the link right now. He gave us the link. Here, I'll do this. Here, give me just a second. I gotta get that.
Why can't I remember? Because he'd be hard to forget.
Oh, is it letting me do it? Hold on. How does it? Hold on just a second. I'm not sure it's going to let me copy and paste. And I will, let me find it one more time. So let's copy. Good. Let's see if I can paste it. Yeah, there we go. So that goes into, yeah, here's the YouTube link for Christopher Walken. Is that a game you guys all know? I've never even, the Privateer 2, The Darkening? No, it's an FMV game?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a space simulator. It's like a space shooter.
Okay.
But in between missions, there's like full motion video clips. It's not like an adventure game. It's not like the kind of game we're playing now.
Gotcha. Yes, you writes, love the show you are making here, guys. It's refreshing to see the perspective of experienced gamers and newbies in one video. Ever heard of the Siberia series? Might be right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
Siberia, yeah, I've heard of it.
Thanks.
Yes, we have. Boom.
Within War had a few things. Daniel, can you work your magic and get an interview with Michael Biehn? Would be good, as no interviews ever mentioned Triberian Sun. He's a ridiculously good actor who's shockingly underrated. He starred alongside James Earl Jones. Yeah, he'd be
I'll
great.
give it a try. Okay, we have the new wheel.
All right, I got a few more to read. Not done yet.
Okay,
but we'll
so read them. You want to read them first?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Within War also wrote, Spoonie, have you seen D&D yet? You did talk about it.
Yes.
So what were your thoughts? Would you recommend seeing it?
Dungeons and Dragons was a decent movie. It wasn't great. It had issues, but it was a damn sight better than the original Dungeons and Dragons movie. That one was insulting. This one, you can definitely call it a D&D game. You know, it was definitely in the spirit of the game. It was a decent fantasy movie on top of that. It was worth seeing. Wasn't great, but it was a solid watch.
Excellent. And then Within War, completing the trilogy, had a question for me. Paul, can you talk about when you showed up in Buffy? It's an episode with a cult following. How did the gig come about? I don't know if I ever did talk about it. It's not that exciting. When I was in LA, I was kind of, I had a short period where some casting directors, one casting director liked me, and that's when I got the Pleasantville gig. And then she just said, "Oh, you should meet this other casting director." So she set up a meeting, and I went there, and another meeting, and I ended up meeting a bunch of people, and I got a couple of, like the Seinfeld gig and a couple of things. And this was just that. I got a phone call one day going into read for that part, and it happened really quick, and I got it, and I have like 30 seconds where I'm a doctor in an ER room trying to revive a burn victim, and the burn victim dies, and I my line is like, time of death, like we do the whole thing, and taking my gloves off, and as I'm walking away, you see the burn victim's eyes come back open, and then he comes off the table, and then he murders me and everybody in the room. And it's like the third episode of the, I don't remember. It's pretty early in the season, but it was Dead Man's Party. It's called, is the name of the episode.
I downloaded that episode and I tried to find you.
A big party, and it's during Halloween, and people don't know that they're zombies. They think that they're actually dressed up for Halloween, and didn't get to meet any of the main cast, unfortunately. But that was still a fun day.
I think I downloaded that episode and tried to find you over there, and I couldn't.
I have more time in that than I do in some of my other stuff, but. And then Zuki wrote, "Thanks for playing this game, gents. Thanks for playing this, gents. I love this game." So you're very welcome. Okay, those were our comments for our coffee donors, and thank you all for contributing today. Really appreciate it.
Okay, 3 spins. Here we go for this week's donations.
Within War. Well, hey, a new name to us, and a voice, and some nice donations, and so nice that we get to get something back to you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, it's funny. Zensoft has said that we need to see you get murdered. that's another one of those things where we did film the zombie guy coming up from behind me. Oh, Earth Singularity, our first donor of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So this nice grouping of folks.
And the third one, remember everyone, contact me on discord.conversationswithcourage.com. This is the best way because finding your emails is near impossible.
Yeah, reach out to us on Discord.
Gotta be close.
James Jenkins. Oh, fantastic.
Okay, then.
All right. Thank you all so much for the support. I was going to. Oh, someone asked about seeing me murdered. In that episode, we actually filmed the scene where, the camera's in front of me, and then the zombie kind of comes over my shoulder and he grabs me by the neck and strangles me. And then they did another shot where they had a camera looking in the the little TV monitor that has the heartbeat, and then you could see the image of me being strangled in that thing. And they decided to go with that. They didn't do both, or they ended up cutting the one of me being strangled, and they just stuck with the one from the. It was a good choice because it looks really cool, but it was a bummer not to have my face on camera while I was dying. It was a good death scene. So that's that. That's all I got for the rest of that. So thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll let you know when we'll be coming back. I don't know if next Friday is going to work for me, so I will double check with all you guys and we'll go from there. But you still with us, Noah?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, it's great having you. And have yourself a great weekend, and we'll see you guys
Monday
next week. Yeah, Monday.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Bye everyone.
Take it easy, guys. Bye. Buffy.